How's it going, knife nerds? Well, I think it's about time for me to do a giveaway. Never really expected my channel to even grow to this point of being at nearly 500 subscriptions, which is pretty freaking awesome. But we are here, and so once I surpass 500 subs sometime in the next week or two, I am going to give away some knives, 3 of them here to be exact. And yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys tuning into my channel and not just, you know, liking and subscribing and all that good stuff, but actually commenting on the stuff that I flap my gums about. So it's pretty awesome. I'm really digging being a knife reviewer on YouTube. It's fun stuff for me. So starting with the giveaway stuff here, first of all, I've got a fixed blade. This is a Kuby, little short, stubby, stabby fixed blade. It's got sort of a tech-locky kind of a belt setup here, which I don't know how to work it. Okay, I think I got it. That's locked. All right, so you push this button, boom, and then that locks. So pretty cool with a Kydex sheath, and it's a little bit of a weird blade shape. So we got a stubby little Tanto thing here. It's used. It does have a few scratches on the blade. It's got a mirror polish on it too. I might buff those scratches out and put a fresh edge on this knife before I send it on its way. It does have a hand satin on the flats there that looks pretty cool. And overall, that is what you're looking at. It's not super big. It's small enough to carry. And you know, it's a Kuby, so you know, nothing super high end. It's just got D2 steel here and a weird little polishing job and blade shape, but the ergos on this thing are really good. I mean, this handle feels phenomenal, and then you've got some really nice jimping here where your thumb lands just absolutely perfectly. This is really good ergonomically. It feels great in hand, and then you can even choke up a little further and put your thumb up here in this little scooped area. So pretty cool. It's got a little lanyard on it and stuff, and I'll probably clean up those few little scuffs that are on the blade there and put a fresh edge on it tonight, and that will be one of the prizes. I do not have an original box for this. Like I said, it is used, but you know, it'll go to a good home and somebody should get some enjoyment out of it. Secondly, now these two are folders, and they are folders that I have done modifications on. I wanted to kind of personalize these giveaways, and so you know, kind of put my little Knife Nerd Reviews touch on it, and yeah, give them a little bit of a flavor. So first of all, we have here the Miguron Velona that I did a review on a few weeks ago, and in the review, if you tune back into that review, I said I was going to do some mods on it, and I have. So the first thing I did Rit dye the G10 here. It was like a really light tan, and so now we've got this kind of dark brown color that is kind of reminiscent of a micarta look. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so you know, I dyed the backspacer, dyed both scales, and they look really good. And then I did an acid stone wash on the liners. I don't know if you can see that. So pretty dope. The liners used to be like a buffed mirrored finish, and they looked really gaudy and tacky. And so kind of toned those down and subdued them with an acid stone wash. And then on the blade, boom. Obviously I've done a hand rub satin here, And so I started out with this blade. At first I acid washed it, and then it didn't really, it had some blotches in the acid washing and I didn't really like it. So I decided to just do a full hand rub satin on this blade. And so it's acid washed in the fuller. You can see that. So you got that dark gray kind of acid wash inside the fuller, and then the hand satin on the flats and the bevels. Looks awesome. Tuned the action up a little bit. And yeah, man, she's a beaut. So this is not a flawless, perfect hand satin. I'm still perfecting my hand satin, but it's pretty darn good for a cheap knife. And yeah, I think somebody will be really stoked with that. It's unique. It looks way better than the original factory finish that was on this knife. I can assure you of that. This DC53 steel is a tool steel. It's not, it's an ingot steel. It's not powdered. So it does have grain in the steel structure and stuff like that. So you will see little odd patterns and stuff in this steel, but it's not too bad, and the hand rub satin helps hide some of that. And yeah, she's looking pretty sweet. So boom, big honkin' Miguron Velona is going to some lucky subscriber. And then last but certainly not least, we've got a QSP here. Now, this was generously donated by my good knife bro, Mr. Frank Castro. Frank has been a huge supporter of the channel from day one. And man, you know, you can't say enough good things about Mr. Frank. He's a fun dude to hang out with, shoot the shit, talk knives, and, you know, UFC and all that stuff. And me and Frank and Mr. Stevie Wonder Woman, we like to party down in the chat on Facebook and hang out together. And man, he donated this knife for the giveaway. And yeah, y'all, I'll tell y'all what, you guys need to give Mr. Frank a shout out down in the comments, please, because he is the man for this. I did modify this knife, and this is what we got. So we have a QSP titanium penguin that I did some special anodizing on. Boom. How about that? Pretty sick, huh? What? Badassery. Yes, yes indeed. So we've got this sick bronze anodizing with the ultra vibrant blue stripes going on here. And yeah, man, this knife is, it's really nice. So you got a good thumb stud action going on, and boom, just super drop shutty. Spidey flick all day long, very fidgety. Yes, absolutely epic. And I have put a just nasty working edge on this puppy, and it is a slicer for sure. This thing is Cutty McCuttin stuff right here. If you need a good box opener, this is the one. And also there's a fresh edge on that Velona too. And so we've got the epic QSP Penguin from Mr. Frank, the Miguron Velona big monster knife, and this funky Kuby fixed blade going on here. And so I'm gonna give this away. Oops, bumped the camera. I'm gonna give this stuff away, let's call it after I break 500 subs, which I'm almost there right now. It's super close. In fact, I haven't even looked today. Where am I at? I'm at 474 subs currently, so we are super close. As soon as I break that 500 subs, I'm gonna give it one more week for people to enter the giveaway, 7 days. And then after that 7th day, I will give away all 3 of these knives. And what you need to do to enter the contest is go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment section of this video saying thank you, Frank Castro. And yeah, man, I just really appreciate what Frank did, donating this piece for the giveaway. And so let's all give Frank a big round of applause down in the comments. And the other thing that I need you guys to do, if you are not subbed to my channel, obviously please subscribe, and so I can get this giveaway going, and there will be other giveaways in the future. And I need you guys to go ahead and sub my good bro, Mr. Stevie Wonder Woman, who has been just a super duper supportive of the channel and everything that I do. And he's one of the most solid dudes in the community today. And so please go sub Mr. Stevie Wonder Woman. I'm going to post a link to his channel down in the description here, so you can just head on over to Stevie's channel and sub him up. And then there is a Mr. Brandon Thrasher. Brandon is another awesome knife guy in the community. I'd like you guys to sub his channel as well. So sub me, sub Stevie, and sub Brandon, and you are in. Leave your comment down below and you are in for the giveaway. That's all you got to do. So I will put a link down to Mr. Brandon Thrasher, his YouTube channel, and Mr. Stevie Wonder Woman, and you guys can hit them up. And boom, you're in. That's going to be it for today, guys. Oh, by the way, I got these knives here, but there may be another surprise, a fourth surprise package on the actual giveaway day. I'm not going to, there may or may not be. We'll see what happens. I might have something lined up. I might not. Let's just put it that way. There's a big maybe. There might be a fourth prize over here. So, yeah. Tune in for the next review coming up shortly, guys, and I appreciate everybody subbing the channels that I asked you to sub, and dropping a comment below. Later.